he made the claim that his position is the apostolic one. It's not. If your position, William, was the apostolic one, you'd be able to defend it from the Bible. Rather, you were wanting to quote more church fathers than the Bible in your opening statement, which means your position is far too novel.
Ryan and some Protestants like him will often assert that they are letting the text of Scripture speak for itself, while Catholics appeal to the Patristics before and above Scripture. But this is a serious misunderstanding of Catholic goals, as well as biblical exegesis. If we are intellectually honest, we recognize that the books of the Bible were written 2,000 plus years ago, in a very different cultural context, and not in modern English. Thus, understanding the meaning of the text should not be limited to the way we personally interpret modern English translations. The Church Fathers were holy men who passionately defended lowercase o orthodoxy, with many of them giving their lives for Christ in martyrdom. They had access to very early manuscripts that are now lost. They knew Greek, many even spoke it, so they could pick up nuances in the original text that we don't see carried over in English translations. And some of them were even disciples, or disciples of the men who personally knew Jesus and wrote the books that became part of the New Testament. What the Fathers have to say is incredibly important in helping us interpret the sacred scriptures. That's why Albrecht was using their words as a lens for understanding what the Bible teaches on soteriology. His strategy of using the Fathers doesn't even require the belief that the Fathers are capable of infallibility when they have a consensus on a matter of faith and morals. The point is, the Fathers are a great resource for better understanding the text. If a 21st century apologist believes they can read the text better than 1st, 2nd, and 3rd century saints who knew the culture and language, had access to very early manuscripts, and only had a couple of degrees of separation from the apostles, then the burden of proof is on the modern apologist to provide a strong, coherent case for their interpretation as a superior reading of the text. And I'm afraid Ryan was unable to do that in this debate.